Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths. I had some notes for this topic. I don't usually use notes, but something dawned on me as well. And I think that in regard to the narcissist involved in your life, some of you may get confused when you're digesting content. Not just my content, but any content you're digesting, because some of the stuff you may resonate with that you hear on the videos, right? Or in books or whatnot. And some of the other information may not ring true with you, right? And that's, I want to point it out, that's not because you're not dealing with a narcissist involved in your life. That's because me or the people that are making the videos that you're listening to are generalizing narcissism. You see, not everything's going to ring true with you, right? And you've got to understand that this question does occur in many victims of narcissistic abuse minds. Are they actually dealing with a narcissist? And really, if you've picked up on any of the signs of gaslighting, devaluation, you know, let me just look at my notes quickly. Like the idolization and the discard cycle. You know, they go from idolizing you to discarding you, and, you know, you can't really understand how, like, basically you start thinking in your mind, oh, this person's not bad all the time. They're not bad all the time, you know. You start thinking that you are picking up on signs you're dealing with a narcissist, you know. You've got to remember another thing as well, is all narcissists orientate themselves in a particular fashion dependent upon the victim of abuse. So the way they treat one victim, they may not treat the other. You see, they're very good at testing your temperament, knowing what upsets you, what doesn't faze you. Like they scan you, you know. They honestly scan you to try and really read you and understand you. That's something that they actually do pretty well. Even though they don't have empathy, they've got an ability to scan you and try and figure you out and work you out. Sometimes they may be off the mark, but many times they are right in what they interpret. And this happens with them going hot and cold, with them testing your temperament. They try to figure you out. I don't want any of you, if you're watching videos like this, it's not because something, like, you're not just watching this for no reason, you know. These videos aren't appearing on your feed for no reason. Clearly, you've gone through some gaslighting, you've gone through some devaluation, you might have gone through a discard, you've gone through some type of narcissistic abuse, which has led you down the rabbit hole of exploring information and trying to find out more information and trying to get some closure about what's really happened with this narcissist involved in your life, you know. Look, for example, not all victims of narcissistic abuse are discarded, you see. Some of them are reverse discarded, or some of them, you know, the victim actually cuts the narcissist off because they become too much to bear and too toxic for them to bear, you see. So, if, for example, if you're watching videos on a discard, he may not resonate with you. You see, that's just an example that I'm pointing out. But you're often left in a bit of a conflicting mind. Let me just check my notes quickly. Yeah, you're often left in a bit of a conflicting mind because of the gaslighting the narcissist does to you, and the self-gaslighting that is experienced. So you start blaming yourself or thinking there's something wrong with you, for example. But you really need to understand that these narcissists involved in your life change their approach dependent upon the target or the victim. And before you awaken, you don't realize these types of people actually exist. And now you've gone through the awakening, it's easier for you to just go back to sleep and think, oh, it's your fault. They're good sometimes. They were just having a bad day. Like, it's easier for you to believe that, you know? It's actually easier for you to go back to sleep and believe that. But you've got to stay awakened. You've seen what you've seen. You might have seen the unmasking, you know? You might have seen the narcissistic smirk. You might have seen something in them, right? And remember, they're operating with a mask all the time as well. So they're not always displaying these narcissistic tendencies towards you. They ultimately try to keep these concealed from you. They don't want you to know. But every now and then, a little slight, I don't know, you might even cause narcissistic injuries in them, so they retaliate. Every now and then, you'll see the mask slip, basically. You'll see the mask slip, you'll see their true colors come out, and that's really them. These times when you felt hurt, when you felt in pain, when they've done something to you, that's them. The times when they were acting kind and loving and caring and all the rest, that's not really them. That's what you've got to really understand and internalize, right? Don't believe the love bomb. Don't believe them being nice, right? Don't believe that at all. It's hard for you. It's hard for you because you want to believe that. You want to believe that's real. It felt so real, right? It felt so true. It felt real. But people don't treat people in the way that you've been treated. And you don't deserve to be treated in that way. And you don't deserve to start going through gaslighting where they're making out it's you all in your head. And then you start doing self-gaslighting, blaming yourself. You don't deserve to go through this type of punishment from the narcissist involved in your life. You don't deserve this at all, right? If you're watching videos like this, right, just remember, like I said in the opening segment, not everything's going to ring true to you. And that is the fact of the matter. Not everything that you watch is going to ring true. Because the narcissist involved in your life has carefully orchestrated themselves in a particular fashion towards you and solely you alone. Especially you being an empath, especially you being a chosen one. They tread very carefully in how they try to devalue you, in how they try to manipulate you. They know you're a strong soul. They know you're a powerful soul. So they have to do things very subtly a lot of the times, especially the covert narcissists that are involved in your life. They'll do things very subtly. They'll do things, hidden, making you question your own sanity, making you question your own mind, right? If you've had no problems, questioning your sanity, and you got involved with this person, and now you're questioning your sanity, now you're questioning your mind state, it's highly likely it's not you, right? It could possibly be the abuse you've gone through has actually pushed you towards losing your mind. I'm not trying to make you daunted now or scared or anything. It could be the abuse that you've gone through, but it's highly likely that this narcissist involved in your life is making you out to be something that you're not. And that's what they love to do. They love you to be something that you're not, right? They love to make you out to be something that you're not, So just understand that these videos you're watching, please, take a bit of a backwards approach when you're listening or digesting content. Understand not everything's going to ring true. Take what you can from the videos and disregard the rest. If something doesn't ring true, disregard it. If something rings true, take it on board. Internalize it. Use it. Use it to your advantage, right? Learn from it. Don't shut your eyes and go back to sleep with this narcissist involved in your life just because sometimes they act kind.
Yeah, you do not deserve to be with someone that acts kind some of the time. You just don't. It's not they're having a bad day. It's not that, you know, they want to hurt you. They want to cause you pain. They want to cause you upset. That's ultimately what they want to do. And perhaps this video will help as well. If you want to know about confusion in narcissistic relationships, how the narcissist tries to confuse you, click this video here. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.